Have you ever tried to invest money and felt like nothing was working? You put your money into something, hoping it would grow. You watched videos, listened to advice, and felt like you were finally doing something smart. But then something happened. The price dropped. The investment didn't move. Or worse, you lost money. And suddenly all that confidence turned into doubt. You start thinking maybe investing isn't for you. Maybe you need more money first. Maybe you just got unlucky. But what if the real problem isn't the investment? What if it's the way you think about it? There was a man named Aaron. He was 28 years old, working a steady job, making decent money, and for the first time in his life, he had some savings. Not a lot, but enough to feel like he could finally do something with it. One night, scrolling on his phone, he saw a video about turning a small amount of money into something big. That caught his attention, because deep down, Aaron didn't just want to save money. He wanted to multiply it, and he wanted to do it fast. So he started watching more videos, more strategies, more opportunities. Everyone seemed confident. Everyone seemed to know something. And the message always felt the same. You're missing out. So Aaron made a decision. He was going to start investing. At first, it felt exciting. He put money into something he didn't fully understand, but it looked promising. People were talking about it. The price was going up. And for a moment, he felt like he made the right move. Then it dropped. Not a little, a lot. Aaron stared at his screen, refreshing it again and again, hoping it would go back up, but it didn't. Panic set in. What if I lose everything? What if this was a mistake? So he sold, at a loss. A few days later, the price went back up. And that's when it hit him. Not just the loss of money, but the realization that he didn't know what he was doing. Aaron didn't quit, but he became more cautious. Then a few weeks later, he saw another opportunity. This one is different, he told himself. This one is safe, so he invested again. The same pattern repeated: excitement, movement, a drop, panic, selling, loss. It happened again and again, and each time his confidence got lower, until one night he sat alone, staring at his account. Less money than he started with, and more frustration than ever. And he asked himself something honestly. Why does this keep happening to me? A few days later, Aaron met an older man at work named Daniel. Daniel wasn't flashy. He didn't talk much. He didn't show off money. But there was something different about him. He was calm, steady. They started talking about money, and Aaron shared what had been happening. Daniel listened carefully. He didn't interrupt. He didn't judge. Then he asked one simple question. Why did you invest in those things? Aaron paused. He said, I thought they would go up. Daniel nodded. Then he asked, and what did you do when they went down? Aaron said, I sold. I didn't want to lose more. Daniel leaned back and said something Aaron would never forget. You didn't lose money because of the investment. You lost money because of your mindset. Aaron looked confused. Daniel continued, you weren't investing. You were reacting. You bought because of emotion. You sold because of fear. That's not strategy. That's panic. Aaron sat there quietly because deep down he knew it was true. Daniel continued, real investing is boring. It's slow. It's consistent. And most people hate that. He grabbed a notebook and drew a simple line going upwards slowly. He said, this is how real money grows. Then he drew another line, jumping up and down. He said, this is how people lose money. Aaron stared at it, and for the first time, he understood. It wasn't about finding the perfect investment. It wasn't about timing the market. It wasn't about chasing fast results. It was about staying consistent, controlling emotions, and thinking long term. Daniel gave him one rule. Only invest in what you understand, and only invest money you're willing to leave alone. That changed everything. Aaron stopped rushing. He stopped chasing trends. He stopped reacting to every movement. He started small, simple, consistent. Every month he set money aside and invested it calmly. No panic, no rush, no emotional decisions. Months passed, then a year. Something interesting happened. His money started growing, not fast, not exciting, but steady. And for the first time, he didn't feel stressed because he wasn't trying to win anymore. He was building. That's when he realized the real lesson. Most people don't lose money because investing is hard. They lose money because they can't control themselves. They want fast results, quick wins, instant success. But real investing requires patience, discipline, and emotional control. It's not about what you buy, it's about how you think. So if you've ever felt like investing doesn't work, ask yourself one question. Are you investing or are you reacting? Because that one difference changes everything.